In this dramatic new video, a Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet attempts to shoot down a Russian suicide drone, but instead crashes in west-central Ukraine. Footage of the flaming wreckage being shared on social media. A Ukrainian official confirms the pilot did manage to shoot down 5 other drones and survived. But there are hundreds more Iranian-supplied Shahed drones in Putin's arsenal, and more than 2,000 on order, according to Ukraine's president. But Iran is not just selling its Kamikaze drones to Russia. According to a new report from the Institute for the Study of War, members of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps are on the ground helping the Russians use them.
It makes perfect sense that you would have Iranians on the ground just because any piece of equipment requires maintenance, it requires support, it requires people who know how to use it. And the Russians haven't had enough time to get their people trained up on this new system.
The Russians launched 3 drones at dawn on Thursday, striking in a small city west of Kyiv critical infrastructure, adding to a destructive wave of Shahed strikes that began on Monday.
Russians have a lot of them, and that they've been relatively effective. They can launch them, they can't hit targets. A lot of them seem to be shot down, according to the Ukrainians, but still a lot of them get through. And for the Russians, this is an important capability because they're running out of cruise missiles. They've essentially run out of ballistic missiles. Their aircraft don't like to go over Ukrainian territory. So this is becoming the main way by which they will strike the Ukrainians.
With President
Zelensky saying Thursday that Kyiv has only about 10% of the air defenses it needs to combat Moscow's cruise missiles and drone strikes, the question now is what to do about this menacing threat, especially given this. After dissecting a Shahed drone, Ukraine's armed forces announced that the Iranian drones have been upgraded to continue flying even after Ukraine tries to jam their navigation signals. Inside the drones, the Ukrainians also found American components available on eBay for around $50. The Shaheds themselves reportedly cost around $20,000 apiece. Now, British Defense Intelligence put out a report, made it public, their analysis, saying that Russia's unlikely to fill the deep strike function, which it probably aspired to use it for. And that's because they lack combat jets as a way of attacking, and that's why drones are coming in to try to fill the gap. But the British intelligence doesn't think that that will quite do it, Chance.